Then we're up against the Warlock, which is most likely going to be Zoo. I will keep the Ghoul and try to find the axe to go with that. Maybe I should have mulliganed the Ghoul as well. Might not be Zoo after all. Could be Rhinolock. If he taps, he's Rhino. Nah, he's Zoo, he's using the coin. So he's just coining out the gang boss. I don't have any good answer to the gang boss here. Let's just shield block. Try to cycle more. Try to find something actually useful. War Axe would have been great. War Axe and hit gang boss then Ghoul next turn. That would have been really good. Now I think I have to play Elise. And nothing else is that good. I have to say the Ghoul execute until he plays something more significant. Elise is okay. The Abusive Sergeant doesn't really challenge it, it needs to be power overwhelmed. Why would he want to use so much reach? He might just go all face here. Maybe play a Defender of Argus and go all face. As mentioned. Defeated. Do you have a favorite card or class? Well, I am a long-time Priest player, but Priest is in a really bad spot right now. So I'm just forced to execute the Imp Gang boss. Feels bad, man. But I think I am. Another option would be to delay one more turn. Then I would play the Azure Drake now. But that also gives him a lot of options. I have to go with the execute. I can play Sylvanas next turn. So I kill off this one. Then I'm going to play the Ghoul over Revenge. Because I also like to get a minion on the board. Then I can execute the gang boss. So now the board is roughly even. With one buff he can kill both of my minions, but it's not terrible right now. Or he can have a Mortal Coil. Some Zoolists run it nowadays. Another gang boss. And a villager. Now I guess he would trade. Maybe he just goes face. Just goes face. That's nice. So I trade away some power from the board. And I'll play Sylvanas. It's almost guaranteed to gain some value. If he could buff a minion to over 5 health so it would survive attack with Sylvanas, then Sylvanas might steal a power overwhelmed minion. I've actually had that happen sometimes. It hurts pretty bad because then the minion just dies before I get to play with it. But the only minion he could do that with in this board is his gang boss, so that's still something he doesn't really want to do. But letting me steal a gang boss is really bad as well. He might just try to rush. If he tries to rush, if I had Brawl I could punish him so hard, but I don't have a Brawl, so can't really punish. Okay, so he's trying to feed me a 1/1. But he would have to get multiple knife hits on Sylvanas. Now he also needs to kill off the gang. What? That was such an expensive trade. Had I get a full board clear? Why would he do that to himself? So I trade here. And I revenge this board. And I also get to develop a minion. Which also lets me draw a card. But Harrison is not the card for this matchup. But he might have something like Doom Guards and stuff coming. Or a lot more 1/1s. That can also work out. How much buff is he going to have? Does he have the reach? There's no way I'm going to remove those one at a time. So I can either go 8 to his face, or I can do what? Shield block. But he gets to destroy the shield block anyway, pretty easily. Well, I could also Justicar. Get that hero power going. I guess Justicar is pretty reasonable here, actually. Start to gain some health. Justicar hero power means that with shield block, hero power, shield slam, I can kill even a sea giant. I can get 9 armor within a single turn. So even if he plays a sea giant here, I can shield slam it. If he plays 2, well then that's trouble. But no one is running 2 sea giants nowadays. And no matter how much face damage he does, I can shield slam a sea giant. That was what I was thinking when I was playing Justicar. Now he's attempting to protect that sea giant. He might even go face. No. There's still an abusive sergeant or something. So that he leaves 1 taunt up. So I can't Grom into sea giant or anything like that. No, just a peddler. Well, peddler can give him pretty much anything. Why would he use the taunts over the 1/1s? Yeah, this is the right move. He was about to make a big mistake. Ravaging Ghoul doesn't actually kill stuff here, but... yeah, shield block, armor up, shield slam. That's going to be for 6 mana. I can also equip the War Axe. So I get to finish off the 2/2 here. And let's shield block, armor up, and poof goes the giant. Exactly as planned. For his next big thing, I don't have anything. So that's going to be a problem. I spent at least 1 Azure Drake. Oh, second Sea Giant. Okay, he is running 2 Sea Giants. I admit I did not see that coming. I thought no one was doing it nowadays. I really didn't think anyone was doing that nowadays. So I will just have to play Grom here. And hope he doesn't have any way to remove it. Then it can challenge the Sea Giant. That's the only way. I kill this one now as well. So now 1 power overwhelming is not enough for him to kill Grom with his other minions. He needs something more than just 1 power overwhelming. Obviously the Sea Giant can kill Grom, but that's basically what I want. I would want to get the trade. Oh, he's not going to give me the trade, he's going to go with Leroy. And the Mortal Coil from Peddler, wow. That was huge. So now it's Leroy and Peddler will trade into Grom. That's the only play that makes sense. Okay. Okay, Haxer, but... so that wasn't the only play that made sense. So I trade off the Sea Giant here. And he has 11 on board. I can play the Bloodhoof Brave into that. I can either play 2 minions or I can play 1 minion and armor up. Those are the options. He hits here, he gets a power overwhelming. He goes face for 6, 8, 9. Probably not for 13. 13. Could go for 13 with double power overwhelming, and he hasn't spent a single one yet. So I think I have to go with this. Need to find something. Brawl. Brawl would be really good. There's still 2 brawls left in the deck. There's also Revenge left in the deck. Revenge is good if he can't deal lethal damage, because then I can deal 3-all with Revenge. Oh wow, he's really going all in. Really going all in. Okay, Revenge is the play here. I don't need to play Chillmore yet. He has spent 2 Sea Giants and Leroy. I can start armoring up, in case he has another Soulfire. Let's do this in case he has another Soulfire. I guess he could have an Argent Horse Ride. Unlikely, but possible. 2 Sea Giants and Leroy are gone. So most of the big stuff should be gone. It's looking reasonably good, yes. Can still fail somehow. Why would you do that? Now I get to trade. That didn't make any sense to me. So I can get up to 11 health. Do I play Harrison or Chillmore? I think I will go with Harrison, right? I can always go Chillmore later. 11 health means that Power Overwhelming and Soulfire is not lethal. I guess Chillmore is still safer. Still thought maybe it's still safer. Now he needs to get the Power Overwhelming even to trade. Or he can pick up a Soulfire and trade. Let's see if I have this game. He's definitely still coming. Let's try to armor up a lot at least. So he has played double Soulfire, double Sea Giant. But now he needs a way to kill Harrison. That bash is good. That bash is lethal. Okay. Thank you for watching. For more action, please visit my YouTube channel, and if you like what you see, remember to subscribe.